Yo. Yes, we are back. We are back. I got a, s- I got a song review before we get started. How y'all doing out there? Shout out to the people that just pulled up. We had a crazy show earlier, man. I said Dre. Dennis Legendary pulled up. We were playing some battles, did some song reviews. I got another one though for y'all. Hold on. Just before we get started. Just before we get started. Any. All right, man. Y'all ready? Here we go. All right, this is my boy Sniper. Another one of them Jones.
Yeah.
Before we get started. Another song review.
Swayze. Yeah. Real life. Yeah. Pops was in the picture, but when the father figure got me a son now I can be the father figure. Tell me how you figure, I've been that nigga, you get the picture. I'm trying to get richer, I'm borrowing shit, I control the misper. I grew up with homies who told them pistols, some blood and crippin'. Some they went missing, some doing life with the feds in prison, failed in their position. Cause the homies who done took somebody life for recognition. These streets would be so cold when I had to adapt to these conditions. Had to stand on my ambitions, had no goal but I was driven. And it ain't no love out here, all of this is fake and competition. It's a shame, shit is strange, different pain, shit that change in this weather. I gotta get my shit together, I gotta get this rent together. I don't wanna be stuck in this weather. In the streets you gon' feel the pressure, you fall off if you don't schedule, I stack it up and start myself just to maintain, I got some friends that be stuck on the same thing. Hella crazy feeling Swayze, ain't no trading haters. They be player hating just cause they ain't player, baby, I done made it. I smoke so much weed, it ain't no point for no medication. Paper chasing, nigga, fuck your occupation. Daddy, he was whipping baby, saying this is only lady, shit is crazy. I can't even hang out with you niggas, they instigating, It's RBR, can't with this shit, ain't no trading, ain't no debating, yeah.
Lady, why can't you keep it playing? Why you gotta be shady? You ain't gotta be mad when I tell you I'm going on the move. I got plans I'ma do, I'ma stand on my two. Swear it's the truth, hey lady, why can't you keep it playing? Why you gotta be shady? You ain't gotta be mad when I tell you I'm going on the move. I got plans I'ma do, I'ma stand on my two. Swear it's the truth, hey lady.
Got my back against the wall, but I keep on pushing. Long as I keep providing them with fire, the streets gon' push me. Yeah, life's a bitch, but you can't imagine how deep the vision took me. See niggas switch up over jealousy or a piece of pussy. Please don't push me. I've been chilling in my zone, stressing out, smoking stoves, grinding, trying to hit the road. Heart turned cold, lost my soul, crashing out, lost control. Niggas fold, niggas told, niggas switching up the code. Shit is cold. I'm trying to tell the truth, you rather me lie about it. See niggas blow the bag and then go actually cry about it. Just get up, dust yourself or keep it pushing, no way around it. Don't entertain a circus, who bitches think they clowning. Don't you play me trying to slay me, cause you lazy, jealous, maybe assassinating characters trying to fade me, shit is crazy. I can't even hang around you niggas, they instigating. It's Big Stu G-A-N-G, bitch, and it ain't no trading.
Why can't you keep it playing? Why you gotta be shady? You ain't gotta be mad when I tell you I'm going on the move. I got plans I'ma do, I'ma stand on my two. Swear it's the truth, hey lady, why can't you keep it playing? Why you gotta be shady? You ain't gotta be mad when I tell you I'm going on the move. I got plans I'ma do, I'ma stand on my two. Swear it's the truth, hey lady.
Shout out to Sniper, man. Shout out to Sniper. I gotta play this joint one more time before we get started. Just one of them. One of them ones.
What? Yeah. Hey. Okay. Yeah.
The house on fire, bitch, get out. Fucking my time, shame. The house on fire, bitch, get out. Get with a watch out. The house on fire, bitch, get out. Me gotta throw out my damn chain. The house on fire, bitch, get out.
Okay, now big glow. Show me something I don't know. Show me something everlasting. I'm classy with mine and shit, but get a little nasty. So you dancing, I romancing, I manifested this shit. Fans, they more like the family, know what matters most. Whenever your back's on the ropes, okay. I got this shit in the toe, but it's the purest of coke. Watch how I flow, bitch. I've been chanting planet. Like, where's the remote? I'm like the Hulk. You just a host. Bitch, you supposed to know the cost of being the boss. Don't act like you help me not act a dog. Get it from the window to the wall. Hey, I'm a frog and it gotta leave. I need the TLC without the creep. Tavares a meal. Give me a bill. But too wise for niggas. Slow it down for niggas. I'm trying to heal the killers. I really heal my niggas. Really been healed for niggas that folded and turned to opponents because of a moment that niggas ain't seen the seeds for sale. Fuck all that holy shit, I'm in the field, so give me the bill, give me the lil. Still I'm a late, back in the day like Iverson. I'm just that nigga you don't want to catch on that island. Got my son with me, we wildin'. We on jet skis, ain't no threat to me. Big P, man, don't forget the G, nigga.
Forgive me, time
The house on fire, bitch, get out. Bitch, better watch your mouth. The house on fire, bitch, get out. The house on fire, bitch, get out. Yeah. I'm a bad G band, no need to creep in. The party begins, so we spin. Drip wet, I'm swimming with the sharks, no need to play a part. I'm way up in the deep end.
Tell me what's your fantasy to connect with me to go get the paper.
Eyeball, there's no
the green screen, you gonna use it?
there's no Captain Saver. Ho, fuck on Sarah, cause she like that. I was living like right on that.
Now that you here, we can get started. I could do some stuff too. I just don't really like it, but I'm gonna show you. Just.
Hey man, shout out to you, bro.
Just because I can do it, but I don't really like doing it. Whatever, it don't really do nothing for me. But I could do stuff like this, man.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I just don't like it. I don't like it. I just don't like it.
It's not the same.
Yeah, I'd rather have my house in the back. So boom.
We here.
Yeah, man. What's going on? How you feeling?
Chilling, man. High as hell. Got these chips.
Oh man, I'm trying to lay off all snacks, and like period.
Yeah, I feel that.
Like instead of like eating snacks, my snack is like this sound crazy, but pause if necessary. Like eating a cucumber, but like cutting it up into like a salad.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to cut back. So boom, we here to talk about. We ain't gonna play the battle. We ain't gotta play the battle. But after a year, A-Ward and Tay Roc. Shout in the building. A-Ward and Tay Roc finally.
Brothers, Maryland.
Yes, Mr. Maryland, man, Mr. Gunbar King. Well deserved. This is A-Ward's. I feel like A-Ward been putting in a lot of work. So eventually all the work he put in, he was bound to get 1 million views eventually. And yeah. I think the thing about it in this era is that 1 million views is actually harder than before because, like we said, it's so many battles coming out every so often, so we can't get the traction that we normally get on a battle. So even when y'all when y'all battles happen, I don't really trip off the views. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if I'm live streaming it, that takes away the views. So like say for instance, people watch the live stream and they don't feel the battle was actually that good.
Mm-hmm. Then they won't watch it again. Yeah,
and then the live stream footage is real raw, so it don't give you the experience of it being out on camera.
Mm-hmm.
So if your idea is from the live stream, like, yo, I didn't really like the live stream, I didn't like the battle, you know what I'm saying?
You're not gonna
go watch it when I drop it. So that's why I don't really trip off views like I used to, because I know how I can get.
This is first million view?
Yes, for A-Ward's first.
A-Ward's first million. Shout out to him.
Rock been rock.
Well, I think that verse Rock plays a part, and being on the Riot plays a part.
Right.
I'm sure that he could have had that battle with, a big name on any card, on any platform. But with it being on the Riot, which is one of the emerging bigger platforms right now, shout out to them.
Yeah. So, what A-Ward said, what we normally say, the price gonna go up, man. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a I ain't gonna lie, our YouTube got 400 and 87,000 views. When we get a mil, I'm acting different.
It's good though.
I'm gonna start charging people to rap here. I'm like, man, I'm gonna start acting. Nah, I'm just talking. But yeah, you get the point though. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
You gotta turn it up because the price ain't the same. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
Vibe ain't the same no more.
even with this, I'm like, this is good for him just to build and also to have this accomplishment without the machine per se, because everybody kind of got the machine push, which is URL.
Mm-hmm.
But he was one of the people that kind of stood firm on it.
Mm-hmm.
Him, people like Easy, where they really got their own million. I feel like with Easy though, he got the push to get him there, and then he did everything he needed to do afterwards. But I feel like A-Ward was the only one to really be like, yo, I'm gonna stick to what I know, and I'm gonna just keep working.
I feel like not to be impartial or anything, but I feel like A-Ward's million seems more like grinded out.
Right.
Necessary. Like
That's how I was getting at, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the cosign of Remy does a lot. Million views outside of URL, it's like,
Yeah.
Well, it's a big deal, huge deal.
So now the people that's doing this like Hitman, Easy, and A-Ward, you could say. Besides them three, we ain't really seen a lot of million view battles.
Million view battlers off of URL.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
that's in itself. I feel like they at a certain point they cornered the market.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, how often do you see a million views on other platforms? You know what I'm saying? For it to be like, nah, this is a well-earned million.
So it's like, in a sense, right? It's like you said, people only expecting URL to get that million. It's hard to get it outside that, but that comes with subscribers. All that play a factor.
Yeah.
Like, even when people battle here, they think that them likes and comments are them, and then they realize when they go somewhere else, it's like, okay, that's the league's views and comments. Mm-hmm. So a lot of it has to do with Roc, like you said, the league, the cosign from Remy, A-Ward just putting in his own work. Because I feel like when you are at a certain point in your career, it's like you can promo, but you don't promo as much as an up and comer. So you might tweet your battle out, make a couple posts, but they don't go as hard as we do.
Right.
Like, trying to promote our. So I feel like
they already made it.
There's a lot of ambiances in between this battle. Like, of course, they posted it 1,000,000 times, but I feel like once it got closer to 1,000,000, that's when people started reposting it again. So this goes to show you that things take time. This took a year to get 1,000,000 views.
Yeah.
So when y'all be like, oh, my battle only got such and such, if you keep working and you want that specific battle to get a certain amount. But I think, like you said, a lot of things helped them with this battle.
A lot of variables. Devil's advocate. Yeah. How much is this due to Roc just being for sure 1,000,000 view battler?
Well, I'll say this. Just based on Roc other numbers, Roc is at least good for 100, 200, 300K by himself. Because I'm going to show you, hold on. I just seen Roc battle, what's his name? Let me show you this. Yeah, so boom, right here. This is ATS Rec on CMG Battle League. This already has, can you see that?
The views?
Yeah, that says 104K. So that's with an up-and-comer by himself.
Right.
So Roc is at least good. Let's just say by the time this hit a month, let's just say this 200K. Roc is at least good for 200K by itself.
Yeah.
So then you got to add in Geechee promoting it.
Right.
All the top tiers probably promoting it, plus A-Ward, and the fact that Roc won. Not saying that plays any too much into it, but Roc just won Champion of the Year, so people might go back and watch some of his old battles. Roc plays a major part in the views, so does the platform. Yeah, so
yeah.
Based on this right here, battling an up and comer with not too many subscribers. I think this thing got like, I don't want to click on the battle and then it play.
But that's the difference. So you can't say it's not like for us, it would be grinded out. You know what I'm saying? To get to 1 million views because we haven't gotten to a real machine that's gonna really do it. But the people who have grinded out 1 million views on smaller leagues and other platforms, they did touch that machine. You know what I'm saying? They were there to learn. You know what I'm saying? To pick up from this machine because the main thing is the problem with the machine is you have to be exclusive to it.
Right.
When it's like it should be a talent pool thing and not the machine thing. Like there should be many different machines. It should be like, okay, well, this should work for now, but we need a new piece, and you can swap pieces out. It just doesn't seem that way.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do it from a league owner's perspective take. Now, when Smack is building these people up, and I'm gonna say this because I'm a league owner as well. You build these profiles up, basically. These dudes have never hit these milestones. We've seen it so many times. You only been a part of the league for maybe no more than a year, so you've seen it. You get somebody hot, get them back in the algorithms because they get no push, nothing's going on, and then they get to a certain point, and then they make it seem like they don't need you. But you was the one that got them back in the algorithms. So it's like I feel Smack on certain things because it's like I built you up to this superstar, and now you basically want more money, or you feel like you basically don't need me.
The ego.
Yeah, basically.
It's the ego. And I think that it's like loyalty and over loyalty.
Right.
Tom Brady maybe have been over loyal to the Patriots, and that's maybe why it hurt him when they tried to get rid of him.
Right.
It's very possible that people's careers would have went differently had they had the opportunity to venture out more. But the machine is the machine, man. So
yeah, like
you choose the machine, you know what the machine gonna do, but you better buckle in for a long time.
Yeah, it don't get no more no more helpful than being on URL. Cause basically once you get to that point, you can use that as leverage. Like, yeah, I went on URL and had this.
Any league.
You know what I'm saying? Both of y'all make great points. Shout out to you. But yeah, it's like you said, you could overstay your welcome, or you can act like you don't need the machine.
Yeah, see, that's the thing though. Like the ego ended up saying, like, I don't need this, other than the fact that they put you here, so you did need it, because you know what I'm saying. You know how ego go. No one's gonna say, "Oh well, I asked to rap here." When you're on a bigger platform, when your ego is at stake, especially for other people. Of course, people have their behind the scenes conversation, but for the people like to carry it a certain way.
Yeah.
So it's like, I needed you for this, but like my name is still bigger now. Like I'm the rapper, and not that but the platform does matter. The platform that you rap on matters as much as your talent that you're exposing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, so
yeah,
the machine plays a big part.
So how you feel about just sticking to one league in that process? Because everybody is not the same.
Yeah, everybody's not the same. I don't think that everybody deserves that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? You have to show a certain type of loyalty to that. But I feel like even with loyalty comes understanding. With great loyalty comes understanding.
Right.
So like if I was to tell you like, hey bro, I love this stage, but my main battle would be to battle Iron Solomon, and I probably can't do that here. With you being my homie, I don't think that you'd be like, nah, bro, I don't think that you should do that. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But there are certain situations where it's like, okay, well, we're gonna try to figure it out, and it just doesn't have it, just get dragged on the line. Just because I just need you to be this cog in the system. So I don't know. It's up to you though, because it's about where you choose to put your time and effort at. So
Basically, you gotta be loyal behind the machine.
I
Yeah,
mean, but you don't have to have a machine though. I'm like, to get to a certain plateau, you don't have to have a machine. I will say that having the machine will get you to more faces, but a lot of times the machine goes to get people. So that's the difference. It's not like you're going to be asked to be a part of the machine. No, the machine looks for people that they can probably pull up.
right.
So I don't think it works that way. And when they're looking for people, that's your leverage. That's where your leverage is at. At that point, you can say, I got to this point where even you wanted me and I wasn't on this platform. And then
Yeah, I think the only problem is with A Ward. I think they trying to make him exclusive. That's the disconnect.
they've been trying to make him exclusive, but that's one of his biggest parts. Like, I don't want to just rap here or just be closed off to rapping here.
Because y'all gonna have me in one spot, not one spot, but not too many spots where I could just I could battle in Alaska, I could battle in Detroit, I could battle in Denver, wherever.
Different countries. I really think that it's really crazy how like we identify battle rap with wrestling, but it really is. If you was to think of even like a Vince McMahon, how many people on your roster compared to how many actual wrestlers it is, like having a legit team of wrestlers that you know, okay, this is the team for now. We got 40 slots, and when we need to, we build an NXT. You know what I'm saying? They got training facilities already built with people that's ready to go into them, but also they pick those people.
No, that's a fact. So
they pick them.
So I think A Ward being by himself has worked for him. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, clearly. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like this the only disconnect, right? They say the machine pays the most money. So if you are a part of the machine, are you battling as much or are you chasing them dollars? Because you do gotta the machine might pay you 3 bands for one battle, but on a small league, you might gotta do 5 battles to get that 3,000.
Would Rum Nitty be the alien without the machine? No.
No, I don't know. It depends, though. It depends.
Whether you go, from a different machine.
He got a lot of looks on his coming up too, because of the machine. He was able to battle K. Shans, the Tay Rocs, even Ab is a classic battle. You know,
this is what I'm saying though. If Rum Nitty never battled on the URL, if he never battled on the URL before the first time we seen him,
it depends though, because it's like Rum Nitty's different type of sandwich. Like I think he'll flourish anywhere just because he good.
That's what I'm saying. That's what A Ward is. A Ward has the personability. He has the ability to where he can flourish on whatever platform.
Right.
So like, he doesn't really need the machine because as long as you're mutually respected amongst everybody, that's what really should matter.
Right.
And really, it turns into and you.
But and then I can say this. Another thing is everybody goal is not to be a part of the machine. But if I'm in the process and the machine called me, yeah, I'm a rap.
Yeah. But also when the machine calls you, that's your time to say, this is my leverage and I don't want to be exclusive to this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's the perfect time to say
because
that.
I think the contracts always be like the 2-year type of thing.
Right.
Like,
well, depending. Because they have
that's the standard. That's the standard.
Normally. They have league contracts, and then they have battle contracts.
Yeah.
So that would be the difference. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but see, this is the thing I don't like because I feel like I'm gonna tell you like this: they'll book a Murder Mook per battle, but then they'll want A Ward to only be with them
because they know that when you lock somebody in, like, all right, if I lock you in at 35, then why would I pay the guy from outside 50?
Right. No,
So
but
imagine like because we're cool, you're taking a discount because we're cool. You know
no.
what
What I'm saying is, they know they can't book Murder Mook for XYZ or say he can't battle here. He's Murder Mook. He could battle wherever. But it's now that it's A-Ward, you want A-Ward to be around for 2 years. You don't do Mook or Loaded Lux like that. Because you can't.
No, because they've already put their time in though.
Well, yeah.
They did have a time where they were, you know what I'm saying, specifically to this brand. So that's okay. That's different.
My only devil's advocate is, and we know this as battlers, you can have one good battle and it could overlap the 5 you just did. Cause you like, I can't speak for everybody else, but the ability to rap, be able to rap every weekend, and the disconnect of wanting to do it, I don't think nobody wants to rap every weekend. Like I don't legit think people. I feel like, because if that was the case, right, everybody would just get the big payday and sit down.
You have to get to the big payday.
Yeah, because me personally, if somebody gives me, because I battled like 20 times in 2023. It was like something like that. But I was taking so many deposits and battling. Mm-hmm. And the thing about it was, they wasn't big bags. So it made me, okay, I need to chase the bag. But if somebody would have gave me three, 4 bands, I probably wouldn't have battled as much. Mm-hmm. I feel like Smack got.
It depends on what your chase is. Because if you want 3, 4 bands 20 times a year, you're gonna go get it. Excuse me. You're gonna go get it.
And I ain't gonna lie, that fast money do get addictive. Like, people hit you up, especially like versus wanting to do it and can do it. That's always two different things. Because I can do it, but that don't mean I always want to do it.
Yeah, but I'll say this though: if you haven't got to the 10 band contract or payout, them 3.5 are gonna keep running. You're gonna keep running them jumps till you get to that 10. It depends on when you get to the 10 if you're gonna stop taking them 3.5s.
Right.
Because you made 10. So you like, am I going up from here? You gonna get that consistent.
Me personally, it's just hard to turn down money, period. So
you gotta stay consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay consistent. Absolutely. I think he's been consistent. That's why it's easy for him to foster closer to 1 million views on other leagues than other battle rappers can. He's been consistent. He's kept his name alive without being exclusive to anybody, which I think is that's the big point. Like, okay, I'll compare him wrestling wise. I'll compare him to Vikingo. Hijo de Vikingo. It's like he's greatly talented. He really should be on all of these platforms because he's that talented. And if you really care about the sport itself, you would let him show what he can do because it really is extraordinary wherever. But it just seems like, we want to make sure that we can keep him so that like he's the show monkey for us. Right. And it's just like, that's not how people want to be seen. People just want to exhibit their talents.
So, I mean, at this point, all the other leagues are taking the matchup. So, if I was to see A-Ward, who would he battle on URL for the simple fact that he was already set up with Twerk?
But we're not doing that, though. You have leverage. Battle rappers have leverage. No. If a league owner is coming to you, then you have the leverage.
It's different, though, because I ain't going to lie. If I come to you and you tell me a price that I don't like, I'm just not going to reply.
Right.
That could sometimes your leverage can talk you out of opportunity as well.
Well, I mean, but
and you might feel like my opportunity is not
worth it.
Yeah, to that too.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, you do have that decision as a man. You got that decision to be like, nah, man, I got other more pressing, important things to do. You know what I'm saying? So if that's what it is, you gotta communicate that.
Yeah. Shout out to them though.
Shout out to them though, bro.
Shout out to the 11 people in the building. Like, comment, subscribe on YouTube
every time.
So we got my bad.
You good? It's a break.
So yeah, we got Coffee. You know, she kind of went on a rant yesterday, and she was basically saying, yo, it's y'all only saying it's 2 girls for champion. But y'all forgetting about me. I done rapped 25 rounds. I done did my thing. Why is my name not in the conversation? So she went on a rant, and then she started talking about how sponsors shouldn't be speaking vocally, which I agree. I think the spaces is a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is, you're accessible to. Sometimes you're too accessible, but you might need the accessibleness to get where you trying to be. But the bad thing is anybody could just come in there and talk with a mic. So it's like, just give you an example. Like if somebody want to come up here, I would have to I would have to send them a link, allow them to come up here. With the spaces, it's just like, okay, if the host you up, now you could just say a bunch of nothing.
Yeah.
And I agree. I feel like the sponsors, they need to, you know what I'm saying? I think the problem is like the spaces allow people to be vocal.
Well, I'll be devil advocate to that. So, like, what's the
Don't
difference?
tell me, hold on. Don't say he's allowed to talk because he's spending his money. I don't want to hear that. Don't tell me that. That's not fair.
All right, well, you definitely cooked me there because I was
Yeah,
gonna
like
say like
no.
what happens
So let
like
me ask you
who
this.
was the football player who was sponsoring the battles and he was just like, bro, I want to see this and I'll
Let
pay
me
you.
ask you this. Let me ask you this. When you get that loan from a car dealership, they're not going to tell your friends that they got a loan, that they gave you a loan.
Right.
The same thing. But why do you feel like you got to speak on what you're doing? Just lend us. This is why I don't like sponsors, because it's like they feel entitled, and naturally a sponsor is really somebody just giving us money.
Yeah.
Unless you work out a type of deal.
Sponsor is somebody who helps to set up the event.
Yeah. Unless you got a type of deal where, because sometimes let me tell you the difference between a sponsor and an investment. An investment is I give you something and you give me something back. A sponsor is, hey, this is the type of money I'm trying to get you. Do whatever you want with it. So I say this. We have sponsors, but you never hear them talk.
Right.
Just because you're giving me money don't mean you. We ain't even get to the NBA talk yet, but somebody said Pacers in 5. But
Pacers in 7.
we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there.
7.
I think, and I know people try to say like, "Oh, you a new league owner, you only been out 2 years." But me, far as business, I know business, bro. I have good credit. I know business, bro. I think the problem is that, you know what I'm saying, people don't actually know business. Setting up a league on a platform, that's still business, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People like to look at battle rap as the lowest form of business, but it's still business at the end of the day, because we do send out money. We do send out contracts. We do set up venues.
People getting paid. People have lived their whole lives off of
Yeah.
battle rap. We're not doing that.
Yeah, so I don't know, man. People crazy with that, but I agree. I think sponsors should stay in a sponsor's place.
I think it depends. I think it depends who you are.
I don't.
If Chris Brown was to say, we're going to have another battle at my house, I want to see this battle and this battle, I'm going to call Smack and get it set up. I want to hear that. Because as somebody as a bigger stature who would bring battle rap into a different light, your opinion would mean something. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, it's different because anybody can say anything. Somebody who's not involved at all, you don't know who this person is or their profile, they have whatever opinion. That's what's killing it. Now, I don't mind a sponsor like whoever the football player was who was sponsoring the battles. Well, if you're gonna say, "Hey, I got the money to see this battle right here. Who's gonna set it up?" Then at that point, it should be a race. Who's gonna set the battle up?
Hey, we're gonna take a quick commercial break. I just gotta go upstairs right quick.
All right.
All right. All right, my bad, y'all. My bad. Shout out to the 13 people in the building that stuck around. But my
What? Hold on. What? God. This
what?
guy's so fast. I was just doing the intermission break. All of a sudden, bro.
What happened? I
Dang.
said right quick.
Was
But
right
now,
quick for sure.
let me ask you this about the sponsors. Let's just take sponsors out of it.
Right.
Because I feel like sponsors is a way to say it's okay that you're doing this. So let me ask you this: do you would you want money from somebody that's gonna brag about it? Like that you get like, hey, Big Cat, I gave Big Cat $1,000.
No, if I'm gonna take money from somebody, it's gonna be from something mutually beneficial.
Well,
so if Castanat was to say it, hey, I gave Big Cat this much money to do this, yeah, go ahead.
In this case,
but
though,
not just a nobody.
In this case, though, the
nobody.
The benefit is promoting me. That's the point of a sponsor. You're supposed to get money so that they can promote their business through your business. That's the point of a sponsor.
Right. Well, when you start talking about numbers and stuff to the public, like that's nasty.
Yeah.
That's bad business.
Like, yeah, I gave Damo 2,000
X amount,
to do this
cornball stuff.
Yeah.
When you go out on record to do that, cornball stuff.
Yeah, me personally, when we get sponsors, it's to give to y'all better equipment.
That should be in the contract. Once this contract happens, you don't talk about it for a certain amount of time because y'all niggas is weird.
But I just think that's the era we in, like making yourself look a certain way to the perception.
Yeah.
The perception. That's the perfect example. Everybody want to look important.
But perception being built still isn't from just everybody. People have to be
I'm a 90s baby. I'm a 90s baby, man. I don't care to be seen, man.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know where this is like this whole clout era thing. Yeah. This is not our era, bro. It can't be. It can't be, bro. It gotta be a 70s, 80s, 2000s thing. It skipped us. It skipped us, bro. I don't know nothing about the clout stuff, bro. I'd rather remain hidden, bro. What are you talking about? I would never just openly offer information to the public. I feel like that's really weird. So,
I'm a type of person, like, I don't want you to know what I got going.
What I got going.
Like, let me just say this. Like, let's just say hypothetical. I say I gave Big Cat 1,000. Now that's telling people I at least got 1,000 to spare.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You like
now we know
if you giving 1,000 away, that means you got at least, let's just say hypothetically 10 bands, because ain't nobody gonna give away a band if that's all they got.
But think about this too. The ego in it to be like, well, if you got a band for Cat, what you got for me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you already know how that's gonna go.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, so I agree, man. I think the problem is with the WOTY is like when we think of WOTY, it really just be the same people because a lot of males don't want to battle women. That's one. And then if we do decide to go that route, we want to battle the top women, which is out. This is why I believe Jazz, Hustle, and Coffee can always get a battle. Because
we're missing people off the list.
No, I'm just Vixen too. Let's go Vixen.
Okay.
The thing is, they're women, but far as the raps, we look at them like niggas.
They hard.
That's what I'm saying. So as me being who I am, a battle rapper, I'm like, oh, she can get with me. This could be a good battle.
Who's your top 5 female rappers?
All time or just currently? Because that's
right now. Or no. We're not doing it right now.
Well,
you know what I mean, because you can't say right now because I don't know production wise.
Jazz, Coffee, Hustle, Vixen, and Prestavia.
Yeah, hard. Prestavia's hard.
Now we go all time. That might change.
Yeah, if we go all time,
I gotta put E Hart in there.
Somehow I gotta add.
I gotta add QB Diamond some way. Okay. I gotta go Gaddis. I can't leave them out. Even though she kind of got slack, she gets slack a lot, obviously, from sometimes being unprepared. 40 bars. I can't leave her out.
Leave her out.
So, but we talking about who I like currently. Yeah, that's my top 5.
Right, and I think that consistent 4 isn't gonna move. I feel like
Yeah, no.
Casey, because Casey was in that list for a little while.
Right.
Casey, Official, like there are other women who could be in that 5th slot.
I think
But
the
I feel like
problem is though
four.
I think the problem with the legends is that they're still thinking the old way. So like, say for instance, E Hart, to my knowledge, she has a firm price. Like, if you're not giving me that, I'm not rapping.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas though, it's like, not saying she can't prep fast, but it's whereas so it's like a hustle where she'll probably take a lesser amount. I'm not saying, I don't know the amount that she would take. And then she'll say, well, I know I can do this, so let me hurry up and let me get that money. Whereas versus maybe like a E Hart, she probably don't want to prep fast. You know, it's not even not you can't do it. Sometimes you just don't. You need a month or two. Right. Especially you got kids, you got
life going, bro. Preparing for battle rap could be very difficult. Just having to think.
And you got people that do this full time. Somebody like me is like, it's not. I have the time to do that. Like I don't. You know what I'm saying? Battle rap is most of my income. Mm-hmm. So you know what I'm saying? But it's also money management. We might need to do a live about money management.
Money management, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Because a lot of people think that I be having new money. Nah, fool. I just know what to do with money. The money I have and then the money that's getting added on. That's two different things. You got to save your money. Mm. But, you know.
And you got to prepare.
I don't want to get too deep into that topic unless we do a show about it.
An actual show. We should do a whole show.
The thing about it is, a lot of things that people lose their money or don't have money is it's just your habits, bro. If you got bad habits, that's normally where your money goes.
All right, well, let's do this, bro. We're going to pencil this in, bro. We're going to do that on the next episode.
All right, bet.
And then do that with how much you're going to spend on the first day.
Because I'm going to tell you like this. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Mm. I don't have no bad habits. See what I'm saying? It's a fix. You feel like...
I got hella habits. I don't have no habits.
I've seen people cash apps of how much they spent on weed. It's ridiculous.
Oh, it gets crazy.
It gets crazy, especially if you're not paying attention.
But also, it's like that's bad money management,
right?
Because at a certain point, it's like time and money are like they coalesce. So it's like if you're going to like get a bunch, you might as well get a bunch compared to getting
what if you're not that person? Because like, I'm gonna break it down to you like this: if you I could compare it to food. Let's compare it to food. Mm-hmm. If I make a big pot of spaghetti, mm-hmm. I'm normally throughout the day, I'm going to pick through it. If I just make that certain amount just to eat for that day, I'm not going to eat all the spaghetti. So it's like, it's hard to say, hey, just buy a zip and save it. No, because now that I know I got a zip, I can hit 100 J's now.
Yeah, but also it's like now you're talking about money management. You're talking about time management. Because it's like now you're just blowing through the shit. You're going to have to do it again. You have to go back again. So that's time management. You don't want to sit there and blow the whole zip up.
It's discipline too, because I don't, me personally too, I don't eat out like that. I'm a cooker. I like to cook.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to buy, because people, I don't know where this notion came that it's cheaper to eat out. That's not true. I don't know.
You eat at McDonald's every day and Wendy's getting a $1 menu.
Now, I don't know, because for me, even if I get a 4 for $4, I'm hungry in like 2 hours.
That's the whole point of them things too. Like,
but see, the thing about it is, look, I don't know where people shop at, but I know me. I can get the 6 boil in the bag rice or just rice in general. You're not gonna pay over $5 for no rice. No. But me personally, I like the boil in the bag because I don't like cooking the rice. I just like putting it in the water, it blow up cool. That's $4. Mm-hmm. That gets you 6 bags, 6 big bags. If you one person, you should be able to eat half of that bag. So let's just say we using 1 bag though. That's at least 7 days, 6 or 7 days worth of rice. Mm-hmm. Get your chicken breast, cut it up, do something with it. Mm-hmm. Add a can of corn. Mm-hmm. You only spend about $7, $8 on a meal a day. And if depending on how you portion it out and discipline, because I eat once a day most of the time.
All right, but here's the question though. The question is, when do you eat steak? Get into the good stuff, man. When do you eat?
Well,
Steak?
that's my discipline. So that normally I do all my because most of my money comes from like during the week. So at the end of the week, I normally treat myself to something because I know at the beginning of the week I'm not gonna make what I.
So how many times a week? You said like once a week at the end?
Yeah, I might go get me a shrimp platter or whatever.
Mm-hmm. But for the rest of the week, it's still like
just
yeah, grilled cheese and noodles. Absolutely, people
don't.
Oh
no, that's I don't eat that. I don't know if I'm getting bougie, but I'm not like I don't get me wrong. I still eat noodles, but if it's not around, like we're not buying noodles in my house. Like
peanut butter and jelly, man.
That's still a good snack. That's still a good eats though, especially the Go-Burts when they mix it. I like the strawberry and peanut butter. I'm never too good for a PJ sandwich.
Strawberry.
Yeah, so it's really about you and your discipline and being able to. Let me show you this, fool. I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna show you how dedicated I am to saving money.
You got a planner, yeah.
I'm gonna show you this, fool. I don't just be talking. All these is my expense, what I make a week, all of that. And then I have what I'm gonna spend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So this is this month. Well, probably a little bit of last month. But this is like the year. Like I really write this stuff
He
down.
filled that joint out too.
You see what I'm saying? So yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do that.
Yeah, proper planning prevents poor performance.
Even because like if you getting money, you still gotta manage it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You can get money all day if you ain't managing, you ain't getting no money.
Yeah.
All right, we got a comment. What? No noodles? Yeah, Ninja getting a little money and change up on it.
Man, what? He said he'll eat noodles?
I didn't say I didn't eat noodles. I said I don't buy noodles.
You said too good. I ain't too
I
good for noodles.
I said I don't
like that rice that blow up in the bag.
I said I don't buy noodles. If some
pack of noodles cost you $4 because they BS. Stop eating noodles. What does it say?
Stop
eating noodles, bro.
Unless you got a general topic you want to talk about, let's get into game 3, man. Game 3 is tonight, 8:30. We had a comment, Pacers in 5. That would mean they would have to win the next 3 games, which is not happening. I don't think they win in OKC if it comes down to that. So they still got to go to OKC at least once.
At the end?
No, that would technically be game 5.
Oh, 5, yeah, 5, 6, 7.
But they stole one in.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Pacers was able to steal one. Pacers do play better at home, obviously. So, who you got tonight?
Oh, man.
Man, next event, I'm dropping a pack of noodles. Shout out to the 14 people in the building. Like, comment, subscribe.
Shout out to y'all, man. Comment, man. Tap in and comment, man.
Pacers in 6.
Tap in, man.
Pacers in 6.
7. I'll tell you why it's 7. And I'm going to keep stressing this. It's 7 because these are 2 new franchises who are introduced to this level of basketball. This is going to be a ratings game. It's going to go 7. I feel that. Who won the first game? Pacers.
Mm-hmm.
This day night. They're going to go back and forth. Pacers in 7. They're going to go back and forth. Shai Gilgeous is going to be the star at the end of the day, other than Halliburton. Halliburton is going to be the man when this is all said and done. We're going to see. I think Pacers in 7. I ain't betting no money, though. I ain't betting no money. I know a lot of people betting. Hey, bet on them rebounds. What the hell?
Y'all gonna stop talking about my girl, man.
Who?
Angel Reese.
I'm not even talking about Angel Reese.
You said bet on the rebounds. You said bet on the rebounds. Hold on.
I said people should bet.
I'm gonna minimize the screen, man.
People should bet on the stats and not the game.
If I remember vividly, it's a point somewhere around here. You said something, so I'm gonna go to it. See, this the thing about this new computer. We can call you out on your BS now. Oh, we can call you out on your BS.
Angel Reese ain't the only player that rebounds.
This is episode 33 from last night. Here goes your take.
Ask you a question.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Watch you red-handed
4
talking about my
rebounds,
girl.
2
Hey.
points, $1,000 shoes.
Hey, listen.
Why they wearing that?
Hey, listen. It's history in the making. You don't even realize. Like, it's not the history. Hey, look, she's trying to empower women. She's trying to empower women for $1,000. You can't put a price on empowerment.
First of all, you pulled.
This is Pod 5, the first fully immersive.
I just wanted to show you that you out of pocket. That's all. Calling people out in their BS nowadays, man.
No.
I could pull it right up now. I could pull it right up.
What I was mentioning was instead of betting on the game, because you know how championships are played in the 2020s, bro. It's very difficult, bro. If you're going to bet, you better bet for both of them. And just hope that you get your money back at the end. Or other than that, you better bet points, rebounds, assists. You know who's going to do something. Points, rebounds, assists. Don't bet on them games. I don't trust it, bro. They doing whatever, too. Like, even right now, we could probably say that we got Pacers winning. They back at home. Boom. Okay, so you win. Boy, you shot. You like, oh.
Right, hold it down by the Angel Reese, man. I just got to do this.
Cardoso with the miss. Angel Reese picks it up, what she's good at. Getting another offensive rebound. She says, give me that. How about another? Persistence trying to pay off. Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese won't give up. Jones with another block. The bench.
The ball hawking Angel Reese. Hey, Slim, she look like
Yo,
Ed Reed out there.
Yo, hold on. We got to play it one more time, bro.
She look like Ed Reed out there. Now, my thing is this.
How many thing called when it's like a parody? It looked like a parody, fool. Hold on, we got a comment. Yeah, cut the Angel Reese. That's my new boot. Now you
we all love Angel Reese.
Ain't nobody talking Fendi with sexy red. That's the problem.
We talking about her basketball, and you seen it. It ain't just me. That ain't good.
Oh my God.
He had 20 last night, all right?
Hold on, bro. You got to see this one more time, bro.
Cardoso with the miss. Angel Reese picks it up, what she's good at. Getting another offensive rebound. She says, give me that. How about another? Persistence trying to pay off. Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese won't give up. Jones with another block. The bench.
Yeah, she out of pocket, bro.
I'm not going to lie. Where your teammates at? If all them people are guarding you.
Everybody just what?
Did you just see how she got swarmed by 4 people? You're telling me that nobody's in the corner? Do you play basketball? What are we doing, bro? There's literally 3 people on her getting these rebounds. There's no way your teammate's not open. At what point after you miss the first one and the second one and the third one, do you look for the outlet pass? That's just basketball. I'm not talking about her being pretty with her $1,000 shoes. We're talking about just basketball. What is that? Come on. 3 people. I don't even want to ask you to show it again because it's enough.
No, it's over. It's
3 people
I'm not
was
even gonna do
surrounding her, and she's not looking for the outlet?
Yeah, nah, that's crazy, bro.
Ben Wallace, bro. She's on the way to being Ben Wallace.
Yo.
She's going to be on the cover for 1 year. That's it. Oh, God. Shout out to Angel Reese.
Hold on, I got because they say we don't like the they say we don't really shout out the WNBA like that, so we can't always talk about them bad. So I got somebody for you, man. Hold on.
Sabrina Ionescu?
No.
Oh,
my boo. Hold on, I got you.
See, he just randomly pulling stuff. This is why I don't like this computer stuff.
Yeah.
He's just about to randomly just like, this is the +1 right here. It's like, oh.
Driving, floating it up, and putting it down. Kelsey Plum, 2-time WNBA champ, 3-time All-Star. They're going to lean on her a lot more this season.
Oh, yes, they are. I mean, you just think about some of her numbers, and we got another.
This is what a layup looks like.
Plum lays it up, lays it in. And we're all tied up at 7.
They gave her that bag, too. They gave her that bag.
They gave her the bag to leave. They gave her the bag to leave.
Come.
17 under the 2-minute mark of the first quarter. Kidding me? Of course. That and more.
Look at that, y'all.
Here she is, drives up and under.
That's a layup.
Baseline.
That's a layup.
You think it took a baseline like baseline?
Here she is, drives up and
reverse layup. Come on, man.
This who I really like. I like. She did wind up getting a ring too with the.
Hey, man. When you talk about WNBA franchises, especially of the new age, because people only think of WNBA and think Lisa Leslie. Them Las Vegas Aces, boy, the Las Vegas Aces was as good as like UConn for a run. You know how like UConn women's basketball team is always like 1, 2, 3, bro. They was like that. They had to pay her to stop. Like, hey, the WNBA is just wrapped up. You're doing too much. Asia Wilson year after year, Kelsey Plum year after year.
Shout out, babe, man.
Shout out to WNBA, bro. They going hard, bro. We just talking about beautiful women, man, playing basketball.
46 of them things. Hold on.
Hey, she's a dog. She's a real dog. And also, I like that too. I like that she got paid to go to another team because it's not like she wasn't a dog at the Aces. She's even more of a dog because you're gonna need her more.
Well, she already got her ring, so she just want to get her money at this point.
Yeah, but she got Cameron Brink.
She had who?
Cameron Brink on her team?
I don't know. But I got one more for you. Before we get up out of here.
Oh, man.
Since we talking about game 3, and we was talking about game 3, here we go.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, I'm acting different with this computer, huh?
Somebody stop that, man.
Hallelujah.
Clock and game clock. Gildas Alexander spins, pulls up, jumper. Off the mark, won't go. Rebound, Neesmith. The Pacers with a chance to win it. Final seconds, no fouls to give. Halliburton looking. Halliburton driving, pulls up, jump shot. It's good! It's good! With 3/10 of a second remaining. Timeout, OKC. Tyrese Halliburton.
I want to ask you a question.
I got answers.
Is Tyrese Halliburton more clutch than Kawhi Leonard?
Yes.
Shut your mouth.
You got
Shut
too many.
your mouth.
Prisoner of the moment. It got too many game winners in this season alone.
Prisoner of the moment.
I am.
Prisoner of the moment.
Until he missed, yes.
I'm about to give me a Kawhi Leonard jersey.
I think they win game 3 by 10. I think the role
by 10 at home.
Yeah, the role players gonna step up, man.
If they win at home tonight, they're gonna win game 4. It's gonna be bad.
You're at home. You're supposed to take care of home.
You're supposed to take care of home, but you can steal. You can see. OKC can steal. But Pacers at home. If the Pacers win both of these, it's game over. It's game over.
Nobody comes back from
3-1. It's over.
That's like we've seen that probably one time in our lifetime.
You might get one. I might let you get one just to fresh my legs. In that game 5, game 6, we're gonna crush you. We're gonna crush you.
Yeah.
Shout out to the NBA, all the basketball players, man.
While we here, we can't not do this either. Hold
on. What about football, man? You see what's going on?
Man.
Man.
Yeah, this Saturday we gotta promote.
Hold on, man. I was doing my commercial break. Let me get back to it. Okay. This weekend, the stage. Stick to the code. Yeah. We got great battles. Be at the building. Look.
Hold on. I want to show you something too.
Legend versus Echo Slice.
Hold on. I want to show you something too, because they say
AKA from DNA versus Hitless Male.
Hold on, I got you. Hold on.
Stiz versus Midwest Duck. Slick versus McLaren. Easy and JQ.
Something I gotta show the people, man, because they be getting it misconstrued. Now listen to this. Hold on, I gotta load it up. They shouldn't have gave me this computer, I promise you.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I don't know whose idea that shit was, but they got
no cursing. Boom. This is the venue owner posting what it looks like in the building. It's always a movie when bro come through. How can we blow this up?
I'm not gonna lie. Hey, you had to pinch and zoom.
I don't know, but that ring is full, my boy. These are people on the floor. It's always a movie when we pop out, man.
That's good money.
All right, but look, here we go. It's the card right here.
We gotta stick to the code, man. Y'all gotta tap in. This is the code, man. The stage is the algorithm right now, man. We got fire matchups this Saturday, hosted by Bucky Blitzkrieg. Act like you know that man's energy, bruh. Sir Bubba versus Key. Highly anticipated.
They made the AI for this.
We got two Afro samurais clashing in the ring on the stage.
They both do got dreads too. Hold on, that's crazy.
I mean, I think that they made the characters to look like them. Actually, that's legend because he got the bandana on.
Yeah, I think that
is. He got the bandana on. I knew that was him. Hey, shout out to y'all for doing that though, bro. That's great promotion. Great promotion, bro. But I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be a great event. Get that live stream, $5, or be in the building. Send that 20 in now.
Come on, man. I was gonna save this, but he wanted me to promote because I was gonna do the surprise battle, but they didn't want it to be a surprise. So I gotta put it.
Snap.
I gotta put it on Ruin.
Premiere. World premiere.
I gotta do this because my boy said I'm not. Yeah. Is it this one?
World premiere.
All right, man. The surprise battle was not surprise no more. We got DJ versus Floze. That was supposed to go down on Unfinished Business. They rescheduled it to Ruinous. I was like, you know what? It's the big event. A lot of people are going to be there. I know y'all going to bring people. Why not? So instead of 7 battles, we got 8 battles now. Simply DJ and Floze was a 3-rounder, so they're going to open up the night. They're going to open up the night with that. You know what I'm saying?
How many other 3s on there?
Now it's 4, so yeah.
4 3s? Oh, yeah, it's going to be a good event.
Yeah. And it's
y'all be there on time.
Please.
Y'all be
so all we ask. Even that seems like a crazy thing, man.
Y'all be there on time, man.
That don't even yeah.
Hey, shout out to everybody. Stick to the code. Get in the building. Get your live stream. Tap in. Be a part of what we got going on.
Okay, so 20 at the door. Battle's gonna start at 6:30. Doors
you
open.
Got money?
Doors open at 5.
Hello.
You gotta chill, bro. Gotta
money?
chill, bro.
I'm just here to watch.
You gotta chill, man. Hold on, let me see something right quick. I might not be gone this so fast. I don't know. You got somewhere to be?
I'm just eating these nachos, bro. They've been sitting here. I ain't gonna lie.
Hold on, let me see, man. I might see something. Hold on. I might see something. See if I can get this special guest to pull up. But yeah, man. You got some money? Do you got some money?
It's like, yo, can't be here for free, homie.
Let me ask you this. Give me one song to review before we get out of here. Just think of something.
One song to review?
Yeah, not a song review.
Oh man, review my song, man.
What's the name of it?
Man, SGB December.
SGB
December. DECMB.
I gotta spell December, nigga.
Nah, it's not how you spell December.
Okay, all right, bet. My bad. Go ahead.
DECMBRR. DECMBRR. Hey, I want review my whole plan, bro. Do my whole plan.
Oh, that's the name of it. My whole plan.
My whole plan. Shout out Kid Cash.
What he in the song or something?
Yeah.
Okay.
We going back and forth on some Jadakiss style speech.
Right here. Oh, my bad. I ain't even got the screen loaded. My fault. This right here?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
More like a BM.
Day ones, my whole plan was getting rich. This shit a movie. Everything could go, no hit or miss. I've been boosted off this earth lately, trying to find my way to M's. Put a detour on my perspective, had to modify the lens of the scope. Bodies blend, scoring movies, my hobby. Crazy, I still defy the trends. I ain't take a step from nobody. Had a Beamer, had a Benz on with that Bentley truck. What's up? Big dreams and shit I'ma have one day. Smoking this good haze, bad bitch better behave. Hopping off the coast, went to the cave. Bad bitch off the boat, my shit making waves.
Bro went from a pistol straight up to a Drake. Just got him a sub, think he need a break. I been off the bench, boy, I ball in the weight. Try and run me up a meal and put it in a safe. Had a quarter, had a half, need to re it up. Yeah. Junkie got shit on the counter, made her clean it up.
Tell a hoe I had a legendary flow like Neef Buck. Walking like a cowboy from these big ass pistols we tuck. Carpet by the quarter, smoking kush, the home remedy. Won't shut up until I'm $500,000, Dom Kennedy. Fucked on this bitch the weekend, she act like she remember me. All this ice around my neck, I think this shit might injure me.
Fuck a bitch and do a friend the same, I call it symmetry.
Need a double clipped up, yeah, this bitch feel like polygamy. And that bitch for anybody, she ain't got no dignity.
Might buy her shit, but don't got love for none. This ain't how tennis be.
Out on all platforms right now. SGB December, Roses and Guitars. Y'all tap in for me. That's my.
Well, our special guests, they said they at work. They was texting me. I thought because they was texting me they was free, but evidently they're not. They're at work. They're texting, doing stuff they're not supposed to do. So yeah, man.
Focus up.
You got any last words before we get up out of here? Y'all ain't gonna have me on this live all day, every day, because I got this computer now.
He got himself on this live all day, every day, because he got this computer now.
Shout out to the from the league owner's perspective. That's every day at 11 a.m.
Every day.
I'm gonna be chilling though because I gotta get ready for this Brinks battle. I can't.
Yeah,
I gotta get focused. But once I'm back in league owner mode, at 11 a.m. every day. But I'm gonna put my finishing touches tonight, and if I feel comfortable, you might see me tomorrow.
I'm trying to spar, bro. Anybody sparring right now, tap in, bro.
And then also, y'all can get this podcast, man. Episode 33 is out right now.
Go watch episode 1 through 33. Let us know how you like it. And then what we need to change for 34 through 100. Let's get it going.
Hold on, let me see something.
Let's get it going, man.
So
Hold on, review the song, fool. Wait.
I did review the song. Y'all Jada.
You just played it.
Y'all Jadakiss and Fab. What you need me to say?
That's not a review. That's not a review. I told you that beforehand.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you.
All right.
Yeah. All right, man. You be safe, my brother. Y'all get, when I feel like we should do y'all can get this podcast Sunday. I think unless something come up, we should just wait till Sunday to do episode 34. I love it.
Yeah,
I love the views on them things. For it to be a talk show, people definitely be tapping in.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. If we can get the community built, tap in and let us know what we can work on, what y'all like, what y'all don't like.
Become a member too. Become a member. $5, Buster.
Become a member. Be a part of the stage.
Yeah, man. Be a part of the experience.
Yeah, stop being fucking weird, bro. God.
All right, man. Sign us out, man.
It's the stage. You already know what it is, man. It's Mr. Big Hat, man. From a legal perspective, man. Tapping with Damo, man. You already know what it is. It's a midday show, baby.